need help with faucets, sinks, or gas lines, you know you can trust Wire One. If you have a light that won't light, a switch that won't switch, or plumbing not doing its job, call us today.
You want?
515-689-1380 or online at wireoneiowa.com. Your safe electricians and plumbers. Making Mom proud. Wire One, the one to call.
If you like people and like sales, a career at Des Moines Radio Group would be great. When I was out shopping, I heard a radio ad for a sales position.
Good job. I like the.
Sounded like me. The nice
I know you got to hit a hard time, but I think it can be a little bit.
I love coming up with creative ideas for my clients, and some of them have now been with me for over 10 years. If this sounds like you should contact our general manager, Stephanie Heidi, at dsmradio.com.
Here we go.
The following show on 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN Des Moines is paid for by Outdoors Tradition TV, LLC.
Calling all stations. Clear the air lanes. Clear all air lanes. The big broadcast.
Morning, Lori. You on two?
Yeah.
Ready?
All right, welcome to this week's edition of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Good morning, Lori. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Tony. Watching us on the Imperial RV stream as we speak. I forgot to put Respect the Game TV back on there.
Come on, you had 17 jobs, Dan.
I know. Well, I was for the unknown files. I didn't want to put Respect the Game TV on there in case Larry didn't like me talking about Bigfoot.
Yeah,
which I know he likes.
I think you'd be fine with that.
Yeah. No, I got it back on. We're good.
Woo!
All right. Show's brought to you in part by our good friends out at Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage out in Carlisle, Iowa. 12 by 50 assigned spots. Secure gates 24/7. $60 a month. Get you 1 month free if you pay for a year. Discounts for multiple spots. Just call Tracy, Dick, or Danielle at 515-822-1362. And you will go out there, fill out an application. They'll pick your spot, and you're off and running. Three Rivers Boat and RV Storage in Carlisle, Iowa. That's where I keep my stuff. Super, super nice people. Morning, Brant. Good to see you. Brant says he's listening on 1350. Well, that's the only way you can listen to us on Saturdays. So, yeah, and I know that's confusing for a lot, and I apologize. It's just the Wednesday show is all on the app, okay? And then the Saturday morning show is on 1350 or you can watch us on Facebook and do the live stream. Morning, John. How's it going, buddy?
Of course, if you missed the show, you can go back.
Yeah.
We always replay the show from last week.
Right. If you miss a show, you can always go listen on Saturdays on the app because Andrew always replays the Saturday shows from the week before. So as long as we're on, that's the way we're running it. And, so if you want to listen to the new Ghost and Bigfoot and Paranormal show, that's live on the app on 7 o'clock Wednesday nights. The Wednesday drive is at 5 on the app on Wednesday at 5. And we got a bunch of stuff to tell you about today. Richard, a week of shotgun permits starts today. Really cold in Jersey. Well, stay warm, buddy. Stay warm. That's for sure. Pheasant season's done. Deer season's done, except for the special season. I'll get into that. It's just us today. If you want to call in and say hi, you got something you want to chat about, 515-244-1350. 515-244-1350. I've been up since 2:30. Woke up, Raven was grunting or something, and rolled over and let him out. Started working on the show. And it's like, what am I doing up at 2:30? Hey, I tell you what, is this a great country or what? I have got renewed faith in our country. I love our country. And I just, I think anybody in this, if you put your work into something in this country, you can do whatever you want. You can get some goals done. But I've got renewed faith in the United States of America because I discovered something on the way to the studio this morning. Have you heard of Gilbert the Party Pig?
Gilbert the Party Pig.
Gilbert the Party Pig. These fine folks. Sleep is hard to get. You know, John. Why is it when you're a kid you can sleep all day if you want to, but when you get older, man, you're lucky if you get 5 hours. It just doesn't seem right, does it? I'm telling you, crazy. Gilbert the Party Pig. If you want to have the ultimate party birthday experience, you can actually hire Gilbert the Party Pig to come to your party. And good morning, Chris, my buddy over there in Pennsylvania. Good morning. Gilbert the Party Pig. Hey, Chris, this is right down your alley. You should hire Gilbert the Party Pig to come out to Creek Archery for the day. Man, that would be a big draw. I'm telling you. Yeah, he does tricks. He's great with kids. He's totally housebroken. And I'm telling you what, if I might have to talk to Jenny about hiring Gilbert the Party Pig for my birthday next month. I'm telling you. That would be, he'll kiss you. You know, he sits on command. I'm just telling you. You know, what I tell you who would be a great spokesperson, or a Gilbert the Party Pig would be good for, would Cookies barbecue sauce. Can you imagine Speed and Gilbert the Party Pig together? That would be awesome.
Better than bacon.
I'm telling you, man. Gilbert the Party Pig. I have Mountain Man. Chris says he has Mountain Man. He doesn't need Gilbert the Party Pig. Oh, man, I love this country. Only in America, man, can you make money with a pig at a party. And, you know, I don't know too many people that would say, I want to kiss a pig for my birthday.
Yeah, you know, that's a hard pass for a lot of people.
I'm telling you. Yeah. Gilbert the Party Pig, look him up on Facebook, everybody. Tell him Outdoors Dan sent you. Oh, man. Well, what do you want to talk about today, Andrew?
I'm still the reigning champ.
Yeah, we didn't talk about this on Wednesday, on the Wednesday drive, because I was busy getting ready for the Bigfoot show with Tobe and Brett. And by the way, everybody that tuned in to Unknown Files on Wednesday at 7 o'clock on the app, we had a ton of people watching and listening. And thank you so much for that. It was a great show. I enjoyed it, and Tobe and Brett were great guests. And I'm not making this up. I'm telling you right now. I had 5 people email me or DM me after the show to talk. They want to talk to me because they had experiences here in Iowa. They don't now. A couple of them said they come on the radio and talk about it. They don't care. They don't care about what people have to say or whatever. That takes some balls, man. I mean, because you're going to get ridiculed, right? You know, Andrew.
Oh yeah. Well, I think people are way too skeptical of things they don't quite understand, and we don't understand still a lot of things. And I think that it's so easy to go to skepticism. It's so easy to say now, and so easy to bash on people who really go dive into this stuff.
Well, I haven't cared about, listen, I try to treat everybody respectfully, and I try to do the right thing as much as I can every day.
Oh, yeah.
I really do. I learned a long time ago it's easier to keep the people you have happy than go get new people all the time.
That's true.
Honestly. So I don't really care about, if someone says, I've had death threats, and I've had PETA people bash me and threaten to boycott me. And Ned, how's it going, buddy? Ned's in the stand. You go, Ned.
Woo-hoo.
Ned's doing it right, man.
Ned.
Woo! Outstanding.
Hopefully we're not distracting you.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just learned a long time ago to hit the delete key. Delete. Because, those when I have a keyboard cowboy ripping me on me or what did I get? Like, I think I had 3 over the last 20. When I was doing Outdoors Traditions TV, Jeff and I did that show for 20 years. I think I had 3 people actually threaten my kids. Now, I called the FBI on that. I called the FBI and I told them, because that's a crime. You can't do that.
Yeah, that's
we're going to do to you and your kids what you do to the deer. So I actually called the FBI and had them look into that. But you know, the other stuff I just hit delete because I'm not going to worry about what those people have to say. They're not important to me. I hate to say it that way. I think, you know, I try to value everybody, but when you come at me like that, I really don't care what you have to say. But anyway, but I'm just saying, if I ever see Bigfoot, if I ever get to see him, I will tell everybody because I wish, I don't know if he's real. I can't say he's not real because I don't have any proof that he's not real. And I keep talking to all these people, and two of the five that contacted me, I know personally, and they do not lie. They're honest, God-fearing people, and I believe them. They saw something, so
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's going to be a fun show to do every week. And when I was a kid, a local guy made a pair of wooden feet to look like a set of Sasquatch feet. He made a lot of memories around our parts leaving tracks on dirt roads. Well, you know, John, I know people have done it. Actually, I have a friend of mine. Morning, Bob. Morning, Ned. I had a friend of mine up in Minnesota. They did the same. One of the guys up there did the same thing. But here's the thing. So a lot of these tracks and stuff, Dan, there is a ghost at Simpson. Well, there you go, Tony. Here's the thing. There are several biologists, accredited biologists that actually took a lot of these footprints. This is what caused me to be a little more open-minded last year. And there's dermal ridges and deformities in these tracks that you can't really fake. Now, these are from the 70s and 80s that they found these footprints. Now, you can fake them today because of those, what are those things called? 3D printers.
Yep.
You could fake a foot track right now with a 3D printer because you could get the anatomical correct view, and
Yep.
you could print that out.
And
So-
it's depth to
And
it.
these biologists they say that anything that they get new now, they really got to be skeptical or take a hard look at it because it could be faked. So I'm not saying there's not people out there faking. Dan, can you give a shout out about Lyme disease? I will be in the Missouri Conservation Magazine in February. They did a story about different tick-borne diseases here in Missouri. Turkey season will be here soon, and I just want to inform our fellow hunters to double-click, check themselves. I'm more scared to a tick than Bigfoot. There you go, David. David, you don't have to be scared of ticks. You want to stop ticks? Get you some Elimitic. I've been wearing Sherry Pruitt. Hey, hello, Dan. The conversation is right up my buddy's alley. Greg Joint, listen to this. Thank you, Sherry. Morning, Mary Andy. David, get you some Game Hide Elimitic clothing. I wear it every year. The socks, the pants, long sleeve shirt, a gaiter or a face mask. I haven't had a tick in 6 years. I also have not had chiggers. Any biting insect that you're covered with the Elimitic clothing, you're not going to have mosquitoes bite you. You're not going to have ticks or chiggers. So don't be afraid. Get out there and enjoy the outdoors. But you're right. We all need to worry about. Hey, it's just not Lyme disease anymore. We got to worry about Lyme disease and Bigfoot. There's actually a disease now from tick bites called alpha-gala syndrome. And if you get that can actually cause you to be allergic to eating meat. It's a protein-based allergy. I know several people that have that, and it's not fun. Excuse me, it's not fun for them. How would you like to be able to not eat meat? Nah,
I don't know if I can do it.
not me. I'm a carnivore. So we need to really stay protected and wear your Elimitic clothing and take your bug spray around your ankles, your wrists, anywhere. It doesn't hurt to double up, but that Elimitic stuff is awesome. If you wear the morning Kenny, if you wear the socks and the pants, the shirts, and the gloves and everything, you're going to be pretty protected there. Good morning, Dan. Hope all is well, my friend Kevin. I am rocking and rolling this morning, buddy. But thank you for checking in this morning. I appreciate it. So anyway, what was we talking about? I know we already talked about Gibbert the party pig.
Oh, man.
Bigfoot. Anyway, so we had that. I'm going to have some of these people on the show on the Unknown File Show. It's on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time on the Outdoor Call Radio app. Morning, Chris. Good morning, y'all, and Bigfoot. Yeah, there you go. I actually, that was a fun show to do, man.
Shout out.
Yeah, do I?
Good shout out to Bigfoot there.
Yeah, well, hey, Chris is good about that. I think he really likes going by Daryl. You know?
Yeah.
Just got back from ATA, Andrew. I know you did. ATA was fun. I will definitely check into Limitic. Thanks, Dan, for the shout out. David, you're more than welcome. I'm here to help. Always here to help, guys. Oh, let's see. Andrew, we were talking about Andrew before I got sidetracked. That's what we were talking about. I apologize.
Back to it.
So I should have did this. I should have done it Wednesday, but Andrew won the league in the playoffs. He actually came from first to last from first. Usually he's like third or fourth or fifth or ninth, 10th,
No.
8th, 7th.
Hey, I was not first 1 week.
Yeah. No, he did good. He won. Kevin, I thought the Bigfoot show was great. Kevin, that's awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah. So Andrew, I had to pay Andrew the first place fee. Broke my heart to do that.
I know.
It just literally broke my heart to do that. Jeff, Jeff wanted to know what he got. Chris says you got lucky.
No luck in that.
Yeah.
Thanks, George Kittle.
Yeah, Chris is in the league. Yeah. I thought Chris was actually had a chance of winning, and then his. I'm not trading with you anymore because your players stink.
No,
I made a trade.
It's your own syndrome going back against you.
Yeah.
2 straight years I dealt with that with you.
I can't help it if they get hurt. My players got hurt. That's why I had to trade. Anyway, so Andrew won the league, and he got that. So
What?
yeah. So ATA was this week in Indianapolis. Larry Mack. I talked to Larry on the way home. He told me we got a bunch of stuff to talk about here in the next couple weeks. I'm excited about that. Turkey hunting. Jeff Knutson wanted to know what broadhead am I using for turkey season this year. Jeff, I am going to use the Torch. That is the rear deploying mechanical from Slick Trick Broadheads. But I will be giving away a pack of 100 grain standards today on the show because I use these two. These are a great turkey head as well. But I'm going to use the Torch because it's got a bigger cutting diameter. And when it hits that turkey, when it smacks into that turkey, and that blade rear deploys, it's going to slow that arrow down. It's going to stay inside that turkey, and it's going to give it more kinetic energy. And that's what you want. You want that to not. And if you watch Respect the Game TV, you'll see me. I shot one last spring with one, and he went like 3 steps. He went, and it was over. So there you go. Dan, he cheated.
No cheating here.
Tony says you cheated.
Yeah, Tony. Haters gonna hate.
Not Thursday, Wednesday. Did I say Thursday? Both live. The Wednesday Drive and the Bigfoot show. It's not always Bigfoot. We're gonna have UFO stuff on there and a ghost. I've got some lady from Gettysburg coming on in 2 weeks. She's going to talk about haunted Gettysburg, which is going to be pretty cool. So it's going to be a fun show to do.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, that'll be
like when you're Gettysburg.
Yeah,
I've always been interested in something like that.
Yeah, I need to go to Gettysburg. I really do. So anyway, all right. So let's see. License for Excess Tag January antlerless seasons went on sale January 11th. Deer license for the excessive tag season for counties that have unsold county licenses are antlerless. County-specific antlerless license quota information is available in real time if you go to gooutdoorsiowa.com/real-time quotas and then select antlerless deer by county from the drop-down menu. License will go until the quotas are filled. Due to the compressed timeline, these licenses will not be available online. Only antlerless deer may be taken during the season. Only centerfire rifles 223 to 500 caliber will be published or calculated, or with a published or calculated muzzle energy of 500 foot-pounds or higher are allowed in the excess tag season. So there you go. It's awesome there. Well, thank you, Lori. I'm going to go check that out. I'm telling you. Yep. I'm telling you. I love history, man. The older I get, the more I like it. It's because I'm becoming history. That's why. That's why. All right, 7:19 and some change. Let me take a real quick break. I'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Are you into hunting, fishing, camping, or tailgating? If you are, we'd like to introduce you to Arctic Ice. Arctic Ice is a brand new way to keep your game, beverages, and camping supplies cold and fresh wherever your adventure takes you. Arctic Ice Packs are
That's cool, Andy. I'm glad the show was better, buddy. Good to see you.
and does not have the slushy mess.
I wish I was there too. I just got too much stuff going on the radio. Good morning, Mountain Man. Good to see you.
Keep your game or fish at 34 degrees for 3 to 4 days. If you're wanting to really freeze things up, try the Tundra Packs that can keep your wild game and fish at dry ice temperatures for the travel back home. For tailgating or camping, try the chili.
So for trivia today, I got Slick Trick broadheads, 100 grain standards, 1 inch cutting diameter, and I've got a brand spanking new Kershaw fillet knife. Perfect for your breasting out your turkeys, breaking down your turkeys, all your fishing stuff, even your squirrels. That'd be a big squirrel, wouldn't it? That'd be a big squirrel for that knife.
You love hearing that old Tom sound off while you're in the field? Well, then you need to check out Alive Action Decoys. Hey guys, it's Outdoors Dan here. Alive Action Decoys are one of the most realistic decoy systems you can deploy while you're in the field turkey hunting. Wade and Teresa Goddard start with a Dave Smith gobbler decoy and then apply their patented system that allows you to raise your decoy's tail fan up and down, move it side to side, and even walk that tom up and back while it's on the platform.
Gotcha, Andy.
Live action decoys are so amazingly lifelike that they're going to fool even the wearers.
Look, yeah, hey, they would, Rob. They would be good for turtles, man. That fillet knife would be excellent for turtles. I love turtle soup. You ever had turtle soup, Mountain Man? Morning, Curtis. Turtle soup rocks.
674-1626. Take it from me, Outdoors Dan. They're going to help you be more successful in the field this year.
Hey guys, Jackie Bushman here with Buckmasters. When it comes to food plot seed and deer feed, the Mississippi-based Backwoods Attractions product line has you covered. From their food plot blends like Trophy Acre, Lazy Acre,
Morning, Dale,
and the popular Dixie 6, to their attractants like Game Changer, Sweet Stuff, and Buck Robber. The best way to put it is, if you're not using Backwoods Attraction products, you better hope your neighbor isn't either. From small to large acreage, Backwoods Attraction has the feed and seed perfect for your hunting property. So do yourself a favor and swing by and support your local co-op or farm supply store and ask for Backwoods Attraction to set yourself up for a successful fall.
Let's talk about a story. An Iowa story about a dream that took several years to come true in Osceola, Iowa. It's the story of Revelton Distilling Company. These fine distilled whiskeys, gins, and vodkas were born from the labor of Rob and Christina Taylor. It's amazing hearing the customers' descriptions of how unique each bottle looks and how each spirit tastes and satisfies. With
well, good morning, Jeff. Hey, Jeff, who's going to be your keeper? Are you keeping Allen or are you keeping McCaffrey?
You don't need to tell if you don't want to.
Yeah. Why don't you let McCaffrey go and keep Allen, Jeff?
There you go.
Josh Allen. You should keep Josh Allen, buddy.
You keep him.
You know, how can you let that guy go?
Revelton Distillery fine spirits are also available.
But if you do, you can give them me.
No, Ricky. McCaffrey wouldn't make it past Ricky.
Or visit them at the distillery.
Yeah.
If it's time
Ricky's
to
picking
celebrate or
fourth.
just time to sit back and unwind, well, then it's time.
You better-
for a Revelton moment.
You better think about that, Jeff.
And another thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A peppermint chip milkshake
Both
is
are
the
good
whipped cream
keepers, man.
and the cherry on top. It's like a little bow on top of this great present of peppermint.
Hey, Jeff, make sure you tell Tanya about Gilbert the Party Pig. She needs to look him up on Facebook. I'm just telling you, man, we should do like a live, like a rally and have Gilbert the Party Pig there. That'd be awesome.
Real customers paid for their testimonials.
So it's time to refill the tank. Where are you going for a great meal that won't break the bank? Well, why not fill up at Central Standard Restaurant in Waukee? There's
I got
more
the
than great
drops
burgers
today.
and handmade ice cream shakes waiting for you at Central Standard Restaurant. They specialize in great food like buttermilk fried chicken, smoked pulled pork, grilled salmon, or an Iowa
Might
pork
keep a
tenderloin.
kicker. Hey, kickers are
Central
good.
Standard Restaurant features a large menu that will be sure to please
You're so full of beans, Jeff.
The daily mac and cheese specials will bring a smile to any kid from 5 to 50.
Morning, Dr. TJ. Good to see you, buddy.
Central Standard Restaurant features shakes like birthday cake, cookie dough, strawberry cheesecake. Chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla are always available as well. From large screen TVs and plenty of local and domestic brews, you'll be relaxed and enjoying your time at the Central Standard so much.
15
seconds. One of
seconds.
your go-to places.
Thinking about getting a wrestling belt made for the league.
Yeah, where's my belt?
Well, I got to get it made, but I'm going to do it when I win. So I get it first.
So, never?
Never.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Just talked about the new season we got going on here in Iowa with the centerfire rifles. Make sure everybody's out there playing your hunt your plan, be safe, wear your orange. Want to make sure everybody makes it back home safe and sound. So I'm getting a lot of questions about turkey hunting already, which is fine because I'm already fired up about turkey season. You know me, and we started talking about it last night. Well, I did talk about it last night actually, but I meant last week. But and I've had a bunch of first-time people that are going, and we have to have this discussion every year, and I'm perfectly fine having this discussion because I think it's important that we say it. But I get people asking about, you know, what do I need to do? They're worried about what they're going to shoot. I don't know how else to say it. It's like, why are you worried about what you're going to shoot? I'm going to tell you something. When I first started turkey hunting, they kicked my arse, my rear, forever. It was probably 4 years before I got a bird. I was bow hunting them, which is a little bit harder. But, I had them coming in, busting me moving. I made the wrong call. They putted off the calls. Let's see, what else did I mess up on? I moved when I shouldn't have moved. I thought they were going away and they were coming in quiet, so I was trying to move a little closer to them. And I got over a little hill and they were right there and they were gone. Don't worry about what you're shooting. The only thing you need to worry about, if you're going, I don't care what you're hunting. Okay, this applies for everything. I guess you could say for fishing too. Don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Okay, if you get a jake to come in and that jake gets you excited, jakes are fun. You can call a jake in. They'll come in. They'll peck your decoy. They'll hammer on them. They're vocal. They'll sit there and gobble jakes are very entertaining to do it. And if you're just starting, listen, it's your tag. If it gets your heart pounding and your knees shaking, I don't care what it is. It's your tag. Some people forget that not everybody gets to hunt for 5 weeks a season. Some folks have 1 or 2 jobs. They're struggling to keep their family. If they get out for a weekend, they're lucky. They might only get 2 or 3 hunts a year, and that's it. A lot of folks don't stop and think about that. So there's nothing wrong with filling the freezer, okay? Now, if you don't want to shoot a jake, there's nothing wrong with that either. It's your tag. It's your hunt. The only thing that I'm concerned about as a fellow hunter is that you're out there doing it ethically, you're being respectful of your fellow hunters, and you're having fun. That's the only thing I care about, right? And kids, if you're listening to me right now, don't do that to yourself. I had a kid the other day say, Dan, why am I not killing a 180-inch deer? And I emailed him back. I said, man, I've never shot a 180-inch deer. I've been bow hunting 33 years or whatever. My biggest deer is 164 inches. Don't worry about it. Get out there and have fun. If you want to sit there and build an age class on deer, God bless you. I think that's awesome. I'm at the point in my hunting career now where I don't take a 2 or 2.5-year-old buck. I let him go because I want to see him to get the 4 or 5 years, and get that age class and get the mass. But I've been bow hunting 30-something years, and I've got a lot of deer on the wall already. I've already been through that phase. I'll tell you this. If I get a nice 150-something inch deer walking by me, I'm probably going to shoot him. That's a nice deer. There are people that go their whole lives and never kill a 140-inch deer. Do you realize that out there? I'm serious. Hunt to have fun, yeah, that's exactly right, Mountain Man. Hunt, it's not a competition. The only competition there should be in hunting or fishing should be, now I'm not talking if you're going in a tournament or something. I'm talking about just going out there recreationally hunting, trying to put some food on the table and having fun. The only competition I care about myself personally is between me and what I'm hunting, between me and the animal I'm hunting. That's the only competition. And I will tell you this, the animals usually win with me, so it's okay. That's hunting. I went to remember last year in Kansas. I've been going down to Donovan's for 16, 17 years, and I've always had turkeys. I've always come back with 2 birds, and I am an average turkey caller at best. I've shot 91 turkeys with my bow. If you're just joining us for the first time, I'm not bragging. Remember what I just said. For the first 3 or 4 seasons, I could not shoot a bird. I had to learn. I had to learn how to call. I had to learn how to call, when to call, what call to use. I had to start learning to read that bird's temperature, how they were responding to my calls. Same thing for a deer. I had to learn how the behaviors of the deer, when a buck's coming in and he's got his ears laid back, that's an aggressive posture. I had to learn to look for all that stuff. I had to learn the woodsmanship on all that. Don't be afraid to fail, because you're just one more step closer to being a successful hunter. That's how you learn. So if you're just starting out this year, can't get Gilbert. He's only available around Connecticut. Well, thanks a lot, Ken. That just ruined my whole day. Jenny, forget about Gilbert the party pig.
We're moving to Connecticut.
Woo! Darn it. Man, I was all excited for my birthday now. Now I'm
Hey, I will help you out.
Yeah.
I'll get Gopher, the cousin.
Gopher. Yeah. Kids, get out there and have fun. Hey, Aaron, happy weekend to you too, buddy. Kids, get out there and have fun. Don't worry about the tape measure. Don't worry about anything other than making a good shot and enjoying and having a good time, because that's what hunting is about. It's about getting out there, seeing things that you'll never see sitting on the couch. I mean, how many of my hunting buddies out there do I have listening and watching on Facebook right now? How many times have you been out in your stand and seen a hawk or an owl take a squirrel, or an eagle take a pheasant, or a hawk take a pheasant running after the combine comes through, and you're in your stand, they're picking off a pheasant moving down? Or I've actually had an owl, not making this up. I was at Larry Anderson's farm. I was hunting. And I always get out 45 minutes before daylight. It's pitch dark when I'm in my stand, and I'm always kind of fiddle farting around, trying to get the cameras ready and stuff. And I heard something go, choo, 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 and I couldn't see. And next thing I know, I had an owl just come at me, and it got to about 2 foot from me and then veer off, because he saw my hands moving. I didn't have my gloves on, and he thought I was a squirrel or a mouse or something moving around. He thought I was food. That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. You cannot see that stuff sitting on the couch playing video games. All right? You get out there and enjoy the adventure, because that is the most important thing about the outdoors. And I'm done. I'll get off my soapbox now. There you go. Andrew says I got to take another break. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Were you breaking me? We just took a break.
Yeah, and then you talked a lot.
Well, I'm sorry.
I know, it's kind of the point of the show, but we do have breaks.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to yap. I'm a yapper.
You're a yapper.
I'm a yapper. Yap, yap, yap. All right, we'll be right back on 1350 ESPN. Dan, I got a doe. I had a blast. There you go. Hi, Fishing Dave.
Your arrows are flying the way you need them to.
Absolutely, Mountain Man. That's right.
And quietest vanes on the market. The Nitro vanes are designed to fly straight and quiet. They also have well pockets in the base of the vane to secure the vane to your
Morning, Nate.
like no other. Pine Ridge Archery Products is more than vanes. They offer gear like the Quick Stand to keep your bow ready at all times.
Good morning, Jeremy.
Pine Ridge Archery makes all these products in the U.S. and will always help your accuracy. Pine Ridge has everything you need to outfit your bow from...
Morning, Neil. Thanks for watching, everybody, on Facebook. We appreciate you.
At Pine Ridge, you'll find all these products.
Hey, if you've not downloaded the Outdoor Call Radio app on your phone's iTunes or Google Play, make sure you do that and listen. That dream hunt to Trophies Plus Outfitters we're giving away in April we're up and running that contest, and it's almost up to $7,000 in prizes right now. So all you got to do is just listen Monday through Sunday. I got promos playing. I tell you exactly how to enter. It's super easy, and you got to listen every week because I changed the promo. So and you can enter. I don't care. You can enter every other. Try to keep it to 3 or 4 times a week, I guess. But just make sure you're 18 years of age or older. Hey, there you go, Jeremy. That's awesome.
Not only is it one of the easiest to set up, but the most affordable cellular camera on the market. As you know, you educate your
My wife wants a horse. We're watching a movie last night. She goes, I want a horse. I said, hon, where are we going to put a horse? We live on the outside of we're just in the city limits. I said, where are we going to have a horse? In the back? She goes, well, if we ever get acreage, I promise you. I had a horse when I was a kid. I love horses. And she goes, I promise you I'll get you a horse. So, yep, I had a horse. His name was Fury. Imagine that, because that was back in the 70s. Fury, the TV show. Man, that horse was a great horse. I love that horse. Everybody should have a horse once in their lifetime. Great animals.
Are you in the market for a new RV this year? Here's a place to help you start looking for that new travel partner for your next vacation.
I'll tell you another animal is a mule or a donkey.
At Imperial RV Center in Ankeny.
They're smart.
RV has been serving Iowa camping enthusiasts for 50 years. They carry pull-behind or fifth-wheel.
And they're awesome for packing elk out.
And Alpine. They now carry SMC horse trailers that have built-in living quarters for.
Jeremy, what kind of cameras you putting out?
Imperial RV also features a full-service center ready for any repair that your RV might have. Imperial RV can finance on-site to help you with all your financing needs. They also have a full-service parts department for anything you might need to keep your camper going.
So far.
They're open Monday through Saturday, located at 727 South Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Please call them at 515-964-1424 or check them out online at ImperialRVCenter.com. That's ImperialRVCenter.com. Imperial RV Center in Ankeny, making memories to last a lifetime.
That big buck has eluded you for seasons.
Larry? Larry knows everybody.
Have you heard of Pure Whitetail? Pure Whitetail can help you see.
Well, we're going to start doing that Respect the Game podcast soon. So we're going to have a lot of the country music singers.
Yep.
Riley Green and Riley Green and he knows Luke Combs, Craig Morgan. We're going to have a lot of singers on. I just got to wait for him to get done hunting. He's either going to go to Ohio or Texas to go hunting. So as soon as he gets done hunting for the show, we're going to start doing that. I'm done until turkey.
Pure Whitetail is more than scents. It's a community of hunters that are family. Just go to purewhitetail.com and check out.
He also knows Shawn Michaels. I've been trying to get the Heartbreak Kid on. Larry said he never got back to him, but Larry used to film for Shawn Michaels.
Go to purewhitetail.com.
The wrestler?
Yeah,
Larry.
That's crazy. At American Family Life Insurance, we know that protecting your family's financial future.
Good morning, David.
And life insurance is an easy way to help make that happen. You'll feel good knowing you've taken steps to protect what matters most if you were to pass away. Plus, life insurance is often more affordable than you think. Let's talk about.
Morning, Gare.
You contact Darren.
Almost fishing season, buddy.
964-7575 today.
American Family Insurance.
American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
What is that? I have no idea where he got that from, but that's pretty funny. I like that. Yeah, might have to use that for a rejoiner, I'm telling you. Welcome back to the show. Alrighty. Hey, I had a great conversation with the rod company yesterday, and they're going to call me Monday, but we might be giving some brand new technology out on fishing rods. We might have a new partner. So if we do, I mean, these rods are like $350 a piece, and they're consumer direct. But if I work this deal out, I'm going to have a couple rods to give away throughout the year. So some spinning bait casters and stuff like that. But I'll tell you more about that if it happens. So if you have not ever listened to the Outdoor Call Radio app, first of all, everybody watching and everybody listening that has downloaded it and listened, thank you very much for doing that. We are a small, veteran-owned, 100% American company-owned business, so I appreciate you doing that. David's going, woo! We got some new shows that started. If you have not ever listened, we got some really cool programs on Monday through Friday. I've got some of the best friends of mine in the industry that do great shows. Now, we just added to the lineup the Crappie Connection with our buddy Brad Chappell. He started last week, so that's on Tuesday. So if you like to fish, you got crappie shows, you got walleye shows, and you got bass shows on Tuesdays now. Starting this next Wednesday, we got a brand new show called Warden's Watch, and just a gentleman named Wayne. He's a lieutenant game warden. He just retired. And he does a weekly podcast. It's a great show. It's a very well done show. I was doing some research and I found his program. I listened to it. And I emailed him, and he got right back to me, and we're going to start carrying his show on Wednesday called Warden's Watch. He interviews wardens from all over the country. So it'll give you a different aspect of what people are doing in different parts of the country, hunting-wise or fishing and stuff like that. So if you get a chance, that's going to be on every Wednesday. You'll get a chance to listen to that. We got a new gun show starting here pretty quick called Victory Drive. That is a working-class bow hunters project. And that's going to be a really good show. And then, of course, we just told you about the Bigfoot deal, the Unknown Files show. So there's 4 good shows for you that are just coming on board or just have started airing that you'll get a chance to take advantage of. And it's all free. And you might win some swag. How about that? It's free. So, but, yeah, we're growing slow and easy. 741 and some change already. So I don't know. Let's do a little trivia. I'm going to do a little trivia while I can. I'm going to give the broadheads away. You want to do the fillet knife or the broadheads?
Fillet knife.
Fillet knife? All right. If you haven't won it in the last 30 days, and if you haven't won in the last 30 days, go ahead and give me a holler. 244-1350, 244-1350, and we'll give the fillet knife away first while we're doing it. Andrew's going to get that. Well, good morning, Donovan. Donovan Huell, everybody. That's who's helping us with that big deer hunt I just told you about. So here, listen, this is just, I was going to tell you about this later in the show, but since he's watching, let me see if I can find my notes, my Donovan notes. Yeah, they're in here. I know they are. They're in here. So, here's what somebody's going to win. They're going to get a $4,500 whitetail hunt trophies or to Triple H Outfitters, because they're all trophies out of Triple H, right? You're going to get a $100 gift card to Pure Whitetail. You're going to get a year's service of Onyx, the hunt app, so you can locate all your stands and blinds and all that stuff. You're going to get a $100 gift card to Game Eye Clothing. You're going to get a $100 gift card to Sportsman's Warehouse. You're going to get a $400 or $500 Jones Brothers taxidermy shoulder mount. You're going to get a $1,100 brand new spanking Elite Archery bow, probably an Omnia. I think that's the way we're leaning on that. You're going to get an electric Work Sharp sharpener. You're going to get a brand new pair of Itasca boots and some other stuff. So it's like $6,700 by the time we're all done, and we'll probably still add to it before we might be over $7,000 before it's over with in April. So thanks to Donovan for doing that. I couldn't have done that hunt without him, and he's always been a good partner, and that's why he's one of my best buddies in the whole wide world. So anyway, All right, 244-1350, 244-1350. If you want to call in and do that, just make sure that you haven't won anything in the last 30 days, and we'll get you on the line. So let's see. Let me do the fishing report while we're waiting. I got Sportsman's Warehouse fishing report to tell you. Arrowhead Lake is reporting 7 to 8 inches, right close to the boat ramp. Blackhawk Lake, ice thickness is around 11 inches off the ice house point. Crappie bite is fair, walleye are fair, yellow perch are fair. Ice thickness is around 7 to 8 inches at Blackhawk Pits. Brushy Creek. Did I miss anybody? Let me check the stream here real quick. I think we're good there. Black crappie bite is fair. Gills are good. Walleye are fair. Yellow perch are slow at Brushy Creek. Storm Lake, ice thickness is around 8 to 14 inches. There's something I was going to tell you guys. What was I going to tell you right before we came back from the break? I lost my mind. Hopefully it pops back in my head. Hey, Rick Elliott. Howdy, buddy. Rick, the mailman Elliott. There you go. Walleye are fair, white bass are fair, yellow bass are fair, yellow perch are fair. Small jigs tipped with a minnow are producing the best bite right now. Clear Lake, ice thickness could be 0 to 13 inches. It really depends where you go. Clear Lake has a protected slot on walleye right now. Black crappie bite is fair, gills are fair, walleye are fair, and yellow perch and yellow bass are good. Little Wall Lake, black crappie bite is slow. Lower Pine Lake, the gills are good. Rice Lake, gills are fair, yellow perch are good. Silver Lake, gills are good, yellow perch are fair on silver. Spirit Lake, the lake is entirely iced over with 16 plus inches on most places. The best ice is on the south end in Anglers Bay. Walleye bite is good, best bite is around dusk. Yellow perch is good. Small jigs tipped with minnows, sorting may be needed. West Okoboji, most bays have safe ice for ice machines. Ice thickness around 15.5 inches on Emerson Bay and 11 inches near Triboji? Triboji. I'm saying that wrong. I know I am. Bluegill bite is a little in Emerson Bay and out from Triboji has been very good. Crappie are fair. Small jigs tipped with minnows. Gills are good using tube jigs, plastics, and other small jigs. Yellow perch are fair. Let's see. Some sorting may be needed. Rathbun Reservoir is reporting 904. Black crappie bite is fair. Walleye, no report. Red Hawk, use caution. Ice thickness varies there. 3 Mile, ice thickness is about 6 inches off the ice off the main north boat ramp. And 12 Mile, ice thickness is about 6 inches off ice off the Townland Road boat ramp. Crappie are fair. All right, there's your fishing report for the week. Brought to you by the fine folks at Sportsman's Warehouse. All right, we're going to hit a break. We'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
Hey, what's your name? Here's the Mrs. Butterworth.
Tired of not sleeping or feeling pain all day? Well, you don't have to suffer, and you can get help to relax. Have you heard of Emperor One? Emperor One is a U.S.-based company that is helping folks reduce pain every day. I've been using the Emperor One CBD lotion and salve on my knee and back, and I have seen incredible results in pain relief. It's also helping me to stop having to take other medications that can cause me stomach issues to get relief. Emperor One offers lotions, drops, gummies, and other CBD products that have been helping folks all around this country. These products are totally natural and are not habit forming. They will just help you start feeling like your old self again. So if you're looking for a natural way to find pain relief or reduce your daily stress, please go check out EmperorOneCBD.com. That's EmperorOneCBD.com, and your days will start feeling better really soon.
You're ready for your next outdoor adventure. Wouldn't it be nice to
I think they want to get the broadheads away first. They're waiting on the broadheads.
Whether it's one of
I bet so.
If that happens again, just dump it. You don't have to put them on.
Yeah.
They can help you cover
Sounds
your
good.
bow fishing trips with the new Tactacam Fish Cam that's totally waterproof and ready to record some awesome bow fishing action. All the Tactacam cameras feature 4K resolution, Wi-Fi compatible, feature live stream.
First hour is going quick.
2.5 hours of record time
I'm really bummed out that I can't have Gilbert the Party Pig as my birthday guest. Raven would love Gilbert the Party Pig, man.
He'd also love Bob the Squirrel.
That squirrel died. That water skiing squirrel. It died. Yeah. Squiggy. Was it Tweaky or Squiggy?
Tweaky would have been great.
The water skiing squirrel. He died. That was sad. That was cute, man. They had a little RC boat, and he got on his little skis and went around the pool. That was a good squirrel.
In the coming weeks, you may or may not notice a red ring around the bite.
Oh,
Shortly thereafter,
man.
you may or may not get really sick. Your doctor may or may not test you for Lyme disease.
That squirrel was smart. They used to have him at the outdoor show down at the fairgrounds.
Untreated or not treated on time,
Yeah.
you could have a lifetime of complications. Don't take that chance. Get Elimitic clothing from Gamehide. Elimitic features Insect Shield, a repellent that is fused to the fabric fibers. Ticks hate it. Elimitic clothing will retain its effectiveness for the life of the garment and needs no special care. The treatment is odorless and invisible. Wearing Elimitic can help protect you from ticks, chiggers, and other biting insects, and is featured in a complete line of quality Gamehide hunting clothing. To learn more, visit Gamehide.com.
Hey guys, Outdoors Dan here. Do you have a message that you need help getting out, or do you need help promoting your business? If you do, we need to have a chat. You ever thought about letting your vehicle do the promotion while you're out driving around town? If you haven't, let's talk a little bit about Chase Decals.
What else is everybody else up to today?
I just got my truck wrapped up at Chase Decals and Ames, and they did an amazing job. Josh, Bob, and the staff took the time to find out exactly what my needs were, what my goals were going to be, and they went to work designing a wrap that just pops off my
I'm gonna see. Anybody want to go to a wild game? See how many tickets I got left.
Radio Network. If you need help getting your message out or showing people what exactly your business does, I want you to pick up the phone and call Josh at 515-292-6466. That's 515-292-6466. Or go online to chasedecals.com.
Someone wants to go to the Iowa Wild game on Friday, January 20th. I got 4 seats I'll give you. Or, Tuesday the 24th, that's against the Rockford Ice Hogs. That's going to be a good game. If you want to go to that game, just DM me on Facebook. And I'll email them to you. Or you can call the station, 244-1350. Tell Andrew your email, and I'll email them to you. I'll give both games away.
High Mountain Seasonings makes grilling steaks or smoking your favorite meats taste even better with their specialty spices, marinades, and rubs for deer.
Hey, good for you, Mike. Hey, Red Lake's on fire right now, man. I just talked to my buddy Gary up there. He said they've been catching some really nice fish. You'll have a good time.
Seasonings at Sportsman's Warehouse or at your favorite grilling retailer. Or go to HIMTNJerky.com for recipes and to find the closest store near you. High Mountain Seasonings has everything you need to make your game or favorite grilling meats taste great. You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Herman's Fine Jewelers. Want to thank Herman's for helping us do that big deal we did during Christmas, a big diamond giveaway. We gave away a ton of diamond earrings. And just Donnie and Frank all do just an awesome job. They've been helping Iowans for over 35 years. They've got over 10,000 diamonds and mounting in stocks. They've got in-store jewelry repair. Custom jewelry options are available. If you got a special occasion or you just want to make a special memory, go down to 2900 University in West Des Moines and go see my friends at Herman's Fine Jewelers. They are really one of the nicest jewelers and best prices in town. And tell them Outdoors Dan sent you because they do some great stuff. And hey, if you got stuff laying around that you just don't wear anymore, just don't go to your first pawn stop or whatever. Go see Herman's. You might get more for your money. They're really fair about. I've actually sold some stuff there, and I was very happy with what I got. So I was able to go buy a trolling motor with one of them. I was. It was awesome. Mike's going up to Red Lake. Up in Minnesota this week. He's going to have fun. I talked to my buddy Gary Peck up in Deer River, and he said the walleye and the crappie and the sauger bite has been tremendous up in northern Minnesota. So, Mike, you should be coming back with some fish, buddy. Yeah. Probably going to be staying in one of them fancy ice shacks.
Oh yeah.
They're like they got bunks in them. You can sleep. You basically stay in the fish shack at your hotel, and you got satellite TV. You got they got heaters in there.
Wow.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah.
Now that's living life.
Yeah, you got your stove. You got everything you need to fix your food. And
yeah, why would you want to leave?
Why would you want to leave? I mean, you got everything there. They got little convenience stores out on the ice that you can go buy stuff if you need it. They got food. What do you call those little food trucks? Food trucks. They got food trucks that drive out on the ice and sell snacks and lunch and all that. So, I'm telling you what, man, it's like a little city on the ice up there. It's pretty crazy. It is. Get rid of that. I hate that thing. I've been telling you that for 2 years. Get rid of that. Yep. I'm telling you.
Good day, sir.
Let's get rid of that one too. I'm sick of Willy Wonka. You need new things on there.
Yeah, but we can't get rid of some of the tried and trues.
They're not tried and they're not true. Well, they've been tried, but they're definitely not true.
Oh, they're definitely true.
No, they
Bada bing,
stink.
bada boom. You're out of beer.
Yeah, there you go. I'm out of beer.
Still looking for that shirt.
What shirt?
Bada bing, bada boom. You're out of beer.
Man, I got to talk to Larry about that. I need to get some shirts made, but
yeah, you do. I got great ideas for you.
Yeah. Well, good. Why don't you? You're rolling in the money. You go buy them.
Rolling in the money.
I'm telling you, you almost got to charge $25 a shirt to make your money back.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And you know what? Tony says, fire you. Tony, I wouldn't say that to him. He's the one that answers the phone. You might not get through trivia anymore, buddy. You might get banned. Yeah.
Accidental slip of the off button,
That's not good. Yeah, I was looking at his shirts and stuff, but I don't know. I might give some away at the Deer Classic. I got to see how much they are and stuff. But.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, one of the things that came out of ATA that was really cool. I had an electric e-bike. Morning, Rick. They came out with this. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called now. It's an electric scooter, but it's like a little go-kart, but it's actually got a scooter seat. But it's got these really cool high-end LED lights up on front. It's got really big beefed up suspension. It's 4-wheel drive, and that thing looks like it would cut through the mud and go up hills really slick. So I had my buddy Sean Lotz look into that, and I'm gonna see how that goes. I'm sold on the e-bike thing. I really am. I mean, I drove my bike right to the tree stand last year, and I shot the deer that night. But the one I had, it just wasn't pulling the hills and through the mud and stuff. So I got to go. Andrew's wrapping me up. I'll be back in a little bit right here on 1350 ESPN. We need to talk about Revelton. That's one of the things I was going to talk about.
Do you want to start each hour with a news bit, if I type something up or get something for this show too, or just
just for the app. Yeah, and then we'll put it on yeah. Just add it to every playlist.
Yep.
Taping your own hunts is an exciting way to capture the moment. Fourth Arrow camera arms can help you video easier in the field. They're extremely lightweight, durable, and easy to pack. Their patented shoulder system is also very adaptable to any tree or ground blind setup. The bases are affordable and easy to set up for various wind directions. Multiple camera arms are available, including the Stiff Arm, Stiff Arm Pro, and Stiff Arm Elite. They're made of high-quality aluminum or carbon, depending on what you choose. For ground blind hunters, there's the tripod and monopod options. They're quiet and maneuver easily within the blind. All models can handle Consumer Pro video and perform quietly in the field. You can even custom pick your setups with Fourth
Look
Arrow
at those
camera
little
arms.
packs of little flaming duffs right there.
Check out Fourth Arrow camera arms.
Standards rock, man. That's a great 4-blade head. Easy to put in. They fly like a dart. I mean, it's awesome. Good morning, Ralph. Grand Cayman. You stink, Ralph. Good morning from Grand Cayman. Great show today. Thanks, buddy. Grand Cayman. You never take me to Grand Cayman. I saw your picture with you and your wife the other night. I almost put on there, you never dress up like that for me. That's the godfather of pavement right there, Ralph DiMartino.
So you need to get some pavement going on your business or your driveway. You don't need to mess with the competition. You need to keep it in the family. Bonacella, you call DiMartino Paving. I'll take care of you because we're going to keep it in the family and keep your costs down low. You take it from the godfather of gravel. I got it all covered.
It's even more important to make sure your home is the right temperature and
There you go, Ralphie. I'm still waiting for my check.
Heating and cooling at 287-6000 to schedule a check on your current heating and
Hello,
cooling
Ralph.
systems.
Good people.
Is your house too dry and giving your family issues? A Honeywell dehumidifier system
Call Larry McCoy, see if he answers.
can solve that issue right away.
He's probably sleeping it off.
Family-owned and operated business that has been serving Iowa residents and
He
businesses.
said he was doing a whole bunch of
They offer 24-hour service
social media posts and stuff last night. He just got back from ATA.
$15 a month. So
And
if you
Bushing.
want more time on the water or in the woods this year, please call the folks at Wyckoff Heating and Cooling for any of your home or
Tell him the
business
Godfather
heating and
wants to get him on the radio.
One call to Wyckoff Heating and Cooling will
Yeah.
bring you peace of mind.
He's probably not
under your
going to get
roof
that.
every
We're not going to
day.
get that far, but whatever works.
Good morning, Jason.
RNT Des Moines is 102.1 FM and 1350 ESPN. Des Moines sports leader.
And that was
A
gone!
Des Moines radio group station.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back. Hour number 2 of the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. Thank you for making us part of your weekend. We appreciate that. Was down at Revelton yesterday, and I got to see Rob and Hank and everybody, and got to pick up some product. And I'm just, I'm not a big drinker. I mean, if you've been listening to me for the last 25 years, you know that I don't mind having a beer once in a while, and I don't mind having a whiskey sour once in a while or an old fashioned. Nothing wrong with having a celebration once in a while. But Rob's got this new rye whiskey out, and I've been anxious to try it. And he took me over to the barrel room, and he popped open that barrel, and he goes, "Here, you want to taste it?" I said, "Well, how am I going to do that?" He goes, "Just put your mouth there, and it'll spray right in." So like an idiot, I did, and I got a whole mouthful of 121 proof rye whiskey, and I'm going to tell you something. It was fine. That was some of the best rye whiskey I've ever had. It was sweet. It wasn't really overpowering, and it had just a great flavor to it. So he didn't answer.
No.
He's sleeping.
Of course not.
Well, he might have went hunting now, in all fairness to him, because he got some pictures of some nice bucks yesterday. He might have went down to the farm and went hunting this morning, because I know that one buck was nice. So anyway, just to stick up for my little buddy. But that, man, I'm telling you what, now that's going to be, that should be available to purchase middle of into next month and down at Revelton Distillery in Osceola. And I'm going to get me a couple bottles of that, because that's going to make some fine old fashions or whiskey sours. Good stuff. Morning, Adam. Good to see you. I've been known to have a beer and a hot dog when we go to like the hockey game or a Cubs game. I mean, yeah. Nice
Nothing
frost.
wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. As long as you do it in moderation. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta keep it moderate.
Yeah. Yeah, I was hoping to get Larry on, because I was going to say,
You need to start doing the show and doing your podcast responsibilities a little more. A man's not a man unless he keeps up with his family and does his responsibilities. Come on, Larry McCoy. Larry Mack. Bonacella.
Don't be scared of bear.
yeah, don't be scared of bear. Anyway, Rob, thanks for everything down at Revelton, buddy. I appreciate you. Hey, and we got the big Beast Feast Uh-oh. I'm getting a text. Patrick Russell, happy birthday. What was I going to talk about? Morning, Wade!
Beast Feast.
The Beast Feast, thank you. Beast Feast is February 18th at Stony Creek Inn in Johnston. And we're going to be raising money for the Family Cancer Network. I want to say big thanks to the Iowa Jeep Club. They donated some funds this year to help me get the big outdoor package going. So I got a tent cot, I got a sleeping bag, I got a cook stove. It'll be several $100 worth of gear. So I want to thank the fine folks at Camp Ride, Iowa Jeep Club for helping me do that. And you'll be able to buy that on the live auction. That tent cot's nice, and that's one of their new sleeping bags too, which is really cool. So yeah, if you want to buy tickets for that wonderful event, all you got to do is please just go to the fine folks over at Family Cancer Network on Facebook, and you will get the little Beast Feast ticket moniker, and you can click on that, and you'll be ready to go.
Yeah, no problem. Can I get your name again?
So they got a lot of neat stuff on there. So I think we've raised several $100,000. I think we're almost at $300,000 that we've raised. So that all helps.
David has a question.
Oh, well, let's go say hi to David. Good morning, David.
Good morning.
What's up?
Hey, I was wondering how you think the drought in Kansas will affect the turkey hunting this spring.
Well,
it's real dry down there.
you know what? It just depends where you're going to hunt at. A lot of the parts of the state of Kansas, they went to one bird quota. Now, where Donovan's at, Unit 7 and 8, it's still 2 birds, but this spring, Donovan's just going to have everybody take 1 bird to help with the turkey population. I mean, birds are spotty everywhere, David. Especially through the Midwest. There's some parts of Iowa. There's some really good pockets of birds, like up around. What's up in northeast Iowa? Help me out with starts with a D. What's that little town up there? Decorah. You get around Decorah and those areas. There's some really good pockets of turkeys. Out western Iowa, there's some good spots of turkeys. It just depends, man. But I know
Iowa, it's less, I think.
Say that again, Dave. I didn't mean to step on you.
No, I'm sorry. I interrupted you. I think there's fewer down in southern Iowa where I usually hunt. It just seems like there's less of them than there used to be.
Well, I know where I hunt at. I hunt down towards southern central Iowa, and I don't have the bird numbers that I did a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm seeing. I used to see 15, 20 toms together in the fall. I think I saw 6 this year. So I don't know. I've been kind of just letting certain properties kind of let go and trying to let them repopulate a little bit. But hopefully we don't have any flooding. And first off, hopefully we get through the winter and we don't have a lot of ice and stuff where they can't scratch through and feed. Turkeys can actually go almost 11 days without eating. So hopefully we don't have bad ice. But if we get some good rain this year and not have a lot of flooding, and the biggest thing is I'm still gonna say this until I die. It's the predators, man. It's just there's so many nest robbers out there that a lot more folks are starting to trap again because they're sick of it. But the raccoons, the skunks, the squirrels, the crows, the birds, the snakes. You got the raptors that eat the poults. There's a lot of people out there, a lot of things trying to eat them turkeys.
Well, I did get some good news the other day. A few years ago, and I may have been the first, but I said we should have a continuous open season on coons, skunks, and possums. And the other day I heard on WHO radio that the Farm Bureau said we'd be open for continuous open season on raccoons because they eat a lot of corn.
Yeah. Well,
and the Farm Bureau says something, it helps.
Well, I get a lot of people that tell me that the deer are just killing their crops and stuff, and I think a lot of folks forget. Now the deer are definitely out there eating corn. I mean, they're going to do that, but a lot of that damage to the crops is from raccoons too.
Yeah, maybe more than we realize.
Well, I don't know about you, but I've been hunting cornfields for the last 5-6 years, and it's nothing not to see 15, 20 coons out there in a set out there feeding. I mean, that's a lot.
Wow. Yeah. That is a lot.
Yeah. So I try to take one out as much as I can, but we need more people out there trapping. I wish we would do something with the DNR and the Conservation Commission. I wish we'd come out with a bounty system or something where, folks would be guaranteed $1 or $2 for the fur, and we could, get them tan and do something with them and just try to get a handle on them because they're definitely out of hand.
Well, they're affecting not only turkeys but pheasants and ducks and that kind of stuff.
Every ground nesting bird is being affected.
And city birds. I mean, anything that nests is going to get nailed.
Yep. No, you're right. I mean, I just saw a lady's kid getting attacked by a raccoon with distemper on Facebook the other day. The mom had to come out and beat the raccoon off of her. You get them. If they're not managed, things get out of balance really quick.
Yeah. They'll manage themselves eventually. So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Dan. I appreciate it.
Dave, would you like a fillet knife?
I don't fish very much.
Well, you turkey hunt, right?
I do.
Yeah,
I just picked up something here about a week or two ago.
Okay.
About a week ago.
Well,
so.
All right, that's all right. I use this when I separate or part my turkeys and stuff. But
you know what? I will take that because I could give it away at our Pheasants Forever banquet.
Well, there you go. Okay. Yep. Stay on the line. Andrew's going to get your information. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Dan.
Thanks for the call, buddy. There goes David. That was a good call. 8:10 and some change here on 1350 ESPN. Ryan, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Jacob said it's a 5-year flood this year. Hopefully not, Jake. Neil says, I had coons digging in by my house, foundation on my house. I trapped 31 in 45 days. 31 raccoons in 45 days. That's crazy. See, they're out of hand, I'm telling you. They're just out of hand, man. I don't know. I think we need to bring coonskin caps back. Kids, it's time to go into Davy Crockett mode. That was a little bit before my time, but in the 50s, man, every kid almost had a raccoon skin cap because they watched Davy Crockett on TV. Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier. See, that hadn't been on TV in I don't know how long, and I still remember it.
I remember that.
You do?
Yeah, Dad used to watch it.
Your dad did? Yeah. Your dad has. At least one of you's got good taste. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, hour number 2 is brought to you by the fine folks at Elite Archery. Have you taken the shootability challenge test? I encourage you to do that. A new Omnia is rocking. I've been shooting that. I still love my Envision. I'm going to actually auction off one of my Envisions at the Beast Feast. I got maybe 25, 30 shots in it. So it's basically a brand new bow. It still has stickers on it. If you get a chance, go take that out. And hey, if you've never shot a carbon bow but you're anxious to try one, somebody asked me the other day, what's the benefits of carbon? Well, carbon's actually stronger than aluminum. Did you know that? A lot of people didn't. When it's super cold outside, you know how cold your bow can get and it's hard to grip, or if you got your bare hands and it's super cold out there, well, carbon doesn't get cold. It stays warm to the touch. So there's two benefits of going to a carbon bow right there. And I'm telling you what, this new era is just super dead in your hand. There's no vibration, no noise, no shock. It's really something that you need to check out. So go to your nearest Elite dealer, take the shootability challenge, and I promise you're going to be pretty impressed with those bows. All right, it is 8:12 and some change. Tony says, Dan, in the 70s, you got $40. Now you get $1. Well, I know, Tony. I mean, that's what we just talked about that. It's crazy. I had friends of mine that used to pay for their hunting trips, going out trapping raccoons and skunks and stuff. They could go on a $2,000 or $3,000 hunting trip every year. And you just, you can't do that. But, we got to do something as stewards of the land. I mean, as outdoors folks, that's our responsibility. We're the stewards over the property that we hunt. And, it's the land's only going to support so much life without things getting out of whack, and it's called carrying capacity. Good morning, Stewie. Matt Stewie, everybody. His name's Stuart, but I call him Stewie. We just got to be good stewards, and that falls on us. Coyotes. A female coyote trying to feed her pack kill, I think it's 15 or 17 fawns a year. Did you know that? That's a lot. That's a lot. So for every coyote you smoke, you save at least 15 or 17 fawns. And my Jenny, she loves her deer. She does. Every time a deer comes in the backyard, she goes, "Aww." And Raven runs to the window, gets his ears all perked up, and sits down, and he looks at it, and he goes, "Arr." So it's kind of cute watching them guys go, "Oh." You know, she goes, "Aww," and he goes, "Arr." Yeah. Raven, he's a smart dog, man. Yeah.
I wonder if he'll get to the point like, I don't want to chase that down. Look at it, it's so cute.
No, I'm anxious to get him shed hunting. The sheds are starting to drop. I'm anxious to get him out there shed hunting. So that's coming up here pretty quick, man. A lot of stuff going to be happening here pretty soon. Hey, if you have not done this yet on your hunting ground, you need to get out there and get your mineral out. Now is the time. The deer, they're coming off the rut. They need to get their mass back. They need to get their vitamins, their minerals, their nutrition. And the first place that goes is to the body, and then it goes to the antlers. So don't wait until April or May to get your mineral out. Get it out now, right now. I'm going to get mine out here in the next couple of days because I'm done hunting. But I want to make sure that those deer are getting everything they need. All them does are carrying those babies right now, so they need all the nutrients they can get. So make sure that those babies are being developed, they're healthy, and then when they become born, when they drop those fawns this spring, that's going to help them with their lactation and it's about the overall health of the herd. And so don't wait, get that mineral out right now. Fishing Dave said, my grandson Jonah and my granddaughter Allie say hi. We are listening together. Well, hi Jonah, hi Allie. Good to see you. Well, I can't see you, but I'm glad you're listening. I'm waving at you. There you go. All right, 8:16 and some change. Let me hit a quick break. I'll be right back on 1350 ESPN.
If you're into the outdoors, whether it's camping, hunting, or fishing, you want your camping setup to be easy and your stay as comfortable as possible. Camprite has been helping folks enjoy the outdoors as problem-free as possible since 1999. Camprite employees are outdoor enthusiasts that use and design each product to make sure your adventures are ones you'll want to remember. They carry great tents like the original tent cot that started it all. This fully enclosed off-the-ground sleep shelter combines the comfort of a standard sleeping cot with the added protection of a tent. Camprite features several models of tent cot units, including single and double units. They also specialize in sleeping bags, camping tables, cooking prep units, chairs, and other fine quality.
A lot of them guys won't come on the radio.
Over 17 years
they don't want the scrutiny.
All these great outdoor gear products. Camprite is the right choice to make your adventures comfortable and carefree. Check out all
I've tried reaching out to people like that before and never heard back from them. Yeah, you got to go through their publicist, and it's a pain in the rear.
When you're getting ready to outfit your next outdoor adventure, there's one place in Ankeny that's your one-stop outdoor shop. That's Sportsman's Warehouse. The Sportsman's Warehouse has everything you need from fishing, hunting, firearms, and camping gear that will make any outdoor trip a success. Sportsman's Warehouse carries nationally known brands that have been tried and proven in the field and on the water. Smokers and grills that will cook all your meat easy to prepare.
We're almost halfway through January already.
Also on hand to help you find more fish when you
How about that?
Sportsman's Warehouse has all the footwear and clothing choices at great prices that will make sure you are outdoors in comfort and style. If you're traveling, you can also go shop 24/7 at sportsmanswarehouse.com.
Let you get the day off?
Next time you're planning your next
Martin Luther King
outdoor
Day.
adventure, make sure that you check out Sportsman's Warehouse in Ankeny.
A lot of holidays.
They don't?
No.
Hi, this is Dr. Don Gilbert
We have
from
a lot
New
of
Counseling Services with
really big
offices in
diverse
West Des Moines and Ankeny,
student
Iowa.
body.
I know things can be tough in the world
They're
today.
like, well,
I see it every
we don't
day.
want to
People
alienate
dealing with
anybody, which I
relationship
get.
issues, parenting struggles,
But
anxiety, depression, or folks just looking for a
So
new
when
direction
you
or
do
plan
that,
in their
then
life.
a lot of these
Find yourself
holidays
struggling
that
and are
should
looking
be
for
taken
someone to
off,
help
they
you
don't.
find answers to a better relationship,
not to.
a marriage, or just helping with everyday
Try not
stress.
to offend
Please consider
anybody,
calling
which
me
is-
at New Life.
which is
We
good,
offer a
you know,
family-friendly,
you got-
straightforward
trying to look
approach
out
to
for
helping you
everybody,
to get
but-
through the layers of stress that can be harmful to your health, relationships, and your work. The staff at New Life offer
So, yeah,
one-on-one
don't quite
sessions that
get,
get right to the heart of the matter. We
I'm
work
gonna
with you
get
so
there.
you can discover better choices on how to handle the issues you might be dealing with in your life. When you're looking for someone to listen to you, we're here. Please consider calling us for a confidential appointment at New Life, 515-225-4006 in West Des Moines or 964-5003 in Ankeny. Also find us 24/7 at newlifecounseling.com. We are here to help you when you need us.
Our dogs are part of the family, and we want to protect them at all times. Do you live in an area that you want to keep open and not have a traditional fence to protect your pet? No worries. Call Chris at Pet Stop of Des Moines. Chris Spoltra is the owner of the Pet Stop franchise in the Des Moines area and has been keeping pets safe for over 19 years. A Pet Stop system will not only keep your pet from leaving your desired
Really,
area
Gary?
outside, but can also be set up to keep your pet out of areas
Wow.
in your home. The Pet Stop system is underground, keeping your property open and easy
That's
to
awesome.
maintain. Plus, with a friendly user app on your phone, you can customize the Pet Stop system to help your dogs enjoy.
Gary
their
says they're
playtime
catching
and stay safe
muskies
at
in the
same
Skunk
time.
River on
For more
coon-tailed
information on how to
plugs.
protect your buddy and keep your home looking great, call 515-975-2190.
I've never caught a
Online
muskie.
at petstop.com.
I've caught a ton
Pet
of
Stop
northerns.
of Des Moines. Outdoors Dan recommended and Raven approved.
Hi, this is your old friend Speed
Hey,
over
old
at
friend
Speed's
Speed.
Golf Cars, located in Wall Lake, Iowa. Just stop on over here. We've got a nice selection of new and used golf carts. We're a club car dealer, so we've got a
Big
nice
breaks
selection
after
of
this.
new onward
He's in
cars,
Arizona.
as well as a good mix of utility cars. as
Sitting
well.
on the
We've got a
corner in
number of
Wenzel,
pre-owned golf
Arizona.
cars, all
Such a
nice
fine
prices,
sight to
available with
see.
fancy
She's a
wheels,
girl, my
stereo,
lord, in a
out-of-here safety
flatbed
platform,
Ford,
and
slowing down to take a
Speeds,
look
get all
at
your golf
me.
cart needs.
Take
Check
it
out our website for
easy.
complete inventory at Speed's
Oh,
Golf Cars.
Speedy's in Arizona.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the whatever we're on, 1350 ESPN. Forgot where I was there for a second. Hey, you do 6 radio shows a week, and you start to forget where you're at. I'm telling you.
Sure.
Yeah. Ain't like, you know, I could go take care of 10 kids and teach them a history or something.
I'm sure you could.
Oh,
I don't know
could.
what you would be teaching if it would be actual
Hey,
information.
I'm just telling you right now, those kids would be educated if I was in there. I would teach them about the USS Turtle, the Constitution,
the Party Pig,
the Gilbert the Party Pig.
Now cut that out.
Thank you, Sherry. Yeah, I'm telling you. You don't even know what the USS Turtle is, Professor.
That's insane.
Do you? He doesn't know.
Can't say I've
He
ever
doesn't
come
know.
across it.
That was the first submarine ever used in the U.S. military. It was during the Revolutionary War, the USS Turtle.
The USS Turtle.
There you go. There you learned something today. I'm telling you. I made my kids learn that when they were little.
I'm so sorry for them.
Yeah, well, they've had probably a better understanding about the Revolutionary War than most kids.
Well, that's good. I'll take that. Yeah.
I'm telling you. Yep. Gary.
With us next time for further adventures of Rocky the Flying Squirrel.
Gary says that they're catching muskie in the Skunk River on coon-tail plugs. There you go, Gary.
Oh.
Coon-tail plugs. I like that. I like that. All right, hey, Arctic Ice. Have you used Arctic Ice yet? I know you have. If you've not used Arctic Ice, or if you have used Arctic Ice, Dave, I talked to Dave yesterday, and would you please consider going to arcticice.com and buying some, or go up to Sportsman's and buy some. They need a little help. So, yeah, we always want to help our friends out. So, consider buying one for Valentine's Day. Your significant other will appreciate getting Arctic Ice for Valentine's Day. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. There you go. See, it all goes together.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Yep. Get you some big red wrapping paper and, a little heart,
By the way, have you ever, really off the top question,
What?
have you ever brought your own food into a game?
To a baseball game or something?
Any game, or hockey or basketball.
Nah.
You ever do that?
No, I've never done that because I usually just go. I tell you what, though, going to the Cubs, the iCubs, or going to the Wild, That's not that hard. I mean, their
Yeah.
prices are reasonable.
I
and stuff.
like it, yeah.
But the last time I went to an MLB or professional, I went to the Cardinal game. It was ridiculous what they wanted for 2 beers, 2 pops, and 4 hot dogs. It was almost $100.
Yeah,
I said that's ridiculous.
I found out that a lot
Morning,
of these
Tom.
MLB venues don't make a lot of money on the ticket sales, and as you're probably aware, a lot of that money comes from the concession stand. So they break even, if not lose, on the concession stand or on the ticket prices. They make it up and more on the concession stand.
Yeah, come on, man. They're raking it in.
Yeah,
they are.
I just have a hard time when all the money.
See, that's why going to like an iCubs game is such a value, or going to an Iowa Wild game, because the tickets are reasonable,
and they have a lot of promotions that make it so easy.
And I would honestly, I hate to say it, I would honestly rather. Well, you know what? Even when I took Jenny and her dad up to the Minnesota Vikings a couple of years ago, those prices weren't bad at the Vikings game.
New stadium, though, man.
It was a new stadium. We were there for the inaugural season.
I gotta tell you, that's a great place. I'm not a Viking fan, but wow.
Yeah, I mean, I was. It was way cheaper than the Cardinals.
Yeah, and I just don't get that.
Yeah, I don't either. But I wasn't griping. I was happy.
Yeah, I'll take that any day.
Absolutely. So, and they beat the Bears.
Bears.
The Bears. Yeah, how about them Bears? First round draft pick. Can you believe Lovie Smith? I love Lovie Smith, man. He goes, heck, I'm winning this game, even if it cost me the overall #1 pick in the draft. And they fired him over it because he won.
Yeah,
I'm with Lovie, man.
He's a
if
great.
you ain't first, you're last.
I mean, you're in it to win the game.
You're in it to win it.
I mean, come on.
That's right.
Like Herm Edwards famously coined it, right? You play to win the game.
Yeah. Are you seriously giving your wife Arctic Ice for Valentine's Day? My wife would appreciate Arctic Ice for Valentine's Day, Jeff. She would. Because it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Forever and ever.
It lasts a lifetime. If you throw it in your cooler, you keep things cold for 3 to 5 days. Once it thaws out, you throw it back in the freezer and reuse it. You don't have to all that sloshy. Jenny appreciates that kind of stuff. Absolutely.
Sure does.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. She's all about it. Oh, let's see.
It's all there,
Black and white,
clear as
crystal. Absolutely. You play one more Willy Wonka thing, and you and I are going to get it, man. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I already told you about the big dream hunt. If you're just tuning in, I'll tell you again. So I'm giving away a fully guided whitetail hunt to Triple H Outfitters in Lincoln, Kansas. This is a $4,500 hunt, folks. You're going to be responsible for your tag, your transportation there and back, and your gratuity to the guide. That's it. Your food's going to be covered. Your lodging's going to be covered. Your guiding's going to be covered. And you're going to get an opportunity to see some tremendous whitetail deer, all fair chase hunting. And if that wasn't good enough, you're going to get a chance maybe to hunt with Larry McCoy. The man, the myth, the legend of Respect the Game TV, because we'll be there. Well, hopefully we'll be there. If you don't draw this year, whoever wins this, it's going to be good for 2 years. So you'll draw the next year if you don't get it this year. So you're going to get a $4,500 whitetail hunt. Then you're going to get all the gear from Pure Whitetail and Onyx and Game Hide and Sportsman's Warehouse, Jones Brothers Taxidermy, a shoulder mount. You're going to get a brand new Elite bow, Work Sharp sharpener, broadheads from Slick Trick, Itasca boots. I mean, just a plethora of stuff. Do you hear that, Andrew? Plethora.
Plethora. I like that word.
Yeah, plethora. Yeah. What's the word I use that Jenny gets mad at me about? Incongruent. She hates it when I say that word. Incongruent.
But
You're not even using that right, Dan.
It seems like you're starting off well, and then you just like die off the rest of the word.
You know, my wife is an awesome wife. She is a sweet woman. She just does not like my grammar. She goes, "Are you making words up?" I said, "It's an outdoors Danism."
Yeah, I love you. I love it when you say wash,
That's because I'm from Missouri.
Say
Instead of wash, it's warsh.
You warsh.
Warsh. That's
Warsh
my
it.
Missouri coming out.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the
Washington.
thing that gets me.
Washington needs to be washed. That's true. It needs a good washing. Anyway, so thanks to Donovan and everybody at Triple H. How you enter that is you download the Outdoor Call Radio app on your iTunes App Store or your Google Play or Alexa, and then you just listen. I've got promos running through the whole day. Okay, it runs at least 4 or 5 times a day, and I've got a phrase that I say, and all you got to do is email me the phrase, and I'll put you in the drawing. I'll respond back. Got it. And I change those every week. I already did the new one. The new one starts Monday. So there you go. That's a great package. Tom, thank you. Good to see you. Todd, good morning, Semper Fi, my friend. Semper Fi. What I wouldn't give for some SOS and some fresh squeezed orange juice right now. Man, I love SOS. On toast. That's a great breakfast, man. Yeah.
Okay.
I talked to a friend of mine yesterday, and Larry and I we're going to start showing how to process deer and stuff at home, and how to grind, how to package, and how to make different things, and then vacuum seal it so you can just throw it in there and boil it, and it'll be ready.
Yeah.
We're going to do venison SOS. I'm going to make some venison sausage, and we're going to do that. I think that's on the hit list there, Todd. Thanks for the inspiration. That's awesome. That is awesome. All right, I got to hit a break. I'll be right back. Please keep it here on 1350 ESPN. Hey, I got broadheads, 244-1350, 244-1350. Hit me up on the phone, and when we come back, we'll try and give those away. We'll be right back. Invite me? Well, you're always invited, Todd.
Well before sunrise, so you can stay undetected from that giant you've been chasing all season. Wouldn't it be nice to know exactly where your stand or blind location is without letting anyone know where you're at walking in?
Yeah, he's going to be on.
Have you ever heard of Onyx? Onyx is one of the most important pieces of hunting gear that you can use and always
So you
have
want
with
trivia
you.
too when we
The
come back?
Onyx Hunt app allows you not only to get from your
Well,
truck
let's do
to
Joe
your
first.
spots, it also allows
Anybody
you to
calling
mark
for
and
trivia?
save your parking spots,
We'll see who it
scrapes,
is.
food plots, rub lines,
Outdoor Call
or some
Radio.
possible next stand locations. The Onyx Hunt
Hey,
app
Jake.
is also a great way to
How's
see
it
your
going for you?
property and know where you stand. Onyx is a mobile app that you can take anywhere. It's recognized by game wardens all around the country as a valuable hunting
Didn't Jake
tool.
just win something?
So,
Can we get
if you
your last
want to
name?
always know where you are and have the ability to save
Pipe?
information that will
Ask
help you
Jake
be
if
a
he
better
won something in
hunter,
the last 30 days.
go
you win
download
anything
the
in the last
Onyx
30
Hunt
days, Jake?
app at your app store today.
Just making sure. Can I get your number here quick?
Hey everybody, Outdoors Dan here. Let me ask you a quick question. Are you a hunter? If you are, there's a group that I would like to introduce you to, and that's Hunting Works for Iowa. Hunting Works for Iowa is a statewide organization that is focused on not only what hunting is, but what it does for the state of Iowa. Did you know hunting in Iowa annually brings in huge economic resources to our state? Hunters buy tags and permits every year so they can hunt here. That impacts restaurants, retail stores, gas stations, convenience stores, outfitters, and guides all over the state of Iowa. That leads to hundreds of millions of dollars in state taxes and retail sales that help keep Iowa moving forward. Anti-hunting groups are working hard every year to limit your ability to hunt here. So hunting
I should have Deer Classic tickets here pretty soon.
businesses all across the state to protect your rights.
Probably another couple
If
weeks.
you want to learn more about Hunting Works for Iowa, or if you're interested in becoming a partner, please go check out their website at huntingworksforiowa.com.
Maybe it was hockey ticket. I thought I gave him something.
We all
It doesn't
want
matter
the
as long as it won
deadliest
30 days.
broadheads out there. Have you tried a slick trick?
It may
Slick Trick is
have
one of the
been
most
something
accurate and
Hockey
deadliest
tickets?
broadheads on
If
the market.
anything, hockey
Slick Trick
tickets,
just
'cause
added to their arsenal.
anything I
a
have
new
sent to
torch
them,
Slick
his
Trick.
name, it
This
doesn't come
mechanical
up
head is a
until
clear game
February of
changer.
last
That's
The
fine.
Raptor Trick, Viper Trick,
keeping
and
it straight.
Magnum hats
I
are
will
still
get Joe
available,
going.
as well as the standard
Yeah,
Slick
get
Trick
Smeltzer
that just
on.
won
Get him all
another
lined
award
up.
for Best Broadhead. They all offer bone-crushing penetration with superior cutting diameters. They feature an all-steel
Yeah, I think it's time to dye the hair. What do you think? Red?
broadhead failures
Or should I go
have
red?
impact that will help you get your game.
bow hunters need gear
Good
they
morning,
can
how's it
depend
going?
on 100% of the time.
Good.
Wait all season
Dan's,
for that
Dan's
shot.
offering to
Don't
dye his
trust into
hair.
a head that may not deliver a short recovery.
He's gotten to that
For more
point in his
info,
life.
go online to www.slicktrick.net.
Yeah.
This year, trick 'em
Yeah, it
with
must have been a
Slick
bad
Trick
one.
broadheads and tag your game.
Did you hear the news? The Olive Tap has a brand new location in the district of Prairie Trail in Ankeny and is now serving fresh salads and
I think
sandwiches
both.
every day.
The latter.
The Olive Tap is your
Yeah,
one destination for the finest
yeah.
cooking oils,
It is
spices, and
definitely
vinegars.
that.
And now, fresh salads
I
and
don't even want to
sandwiches.
know what he's saying.
They now have even more of your favorite olive oils
sometimes
from
you just
Italy,
get to that
Greece,
point in
Spain,
your
and
life,
other
it's just
countries.
denial,
With
denial,
unique
denial.
flavors like Tuscan herb, basil, spicy
Denial,
garlic and
denial
Parmesan,
city.
smoky bacon, and jalapeno, just to name a few. The Olive Tap also
It's
offers
all right,
special
you know.
oils like avocado and walnut oils. Not to
Yeah.
mention 20 different
Pretty good
varieties of
week.
balsamic vinegars, including
So,
raspberry,
still
strawberry,
reeling on the
hickory barbecue,
fantasy
sour apple,
football
dark chocolate,
championship
and many
win.
more. The Olive Tap carries sauces,
Yeah, got
spices,
the-
seasonings, jellies,
got
and
first
other
place
fine
prize.
cooking items that anyone who cooks would enjoy.
It
They
pained
even
Dan
offer
to give
cooking
it to
classes
me,
and
but he
tasting
did it.
parties. Stop by the Olive Tap at the district
yeah,
of Prairie
I was
Trail,
pretty happy with
1610 Southwest Main Street, Suite 105 in Ankeny,
Still claim I'm the champion,
515-964-1065, or at theolivetap.com.
This is the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on Des Moines Sports Leader, 1350
He said, when I
ESPN.
win. It's like, that won't happen.
Gonna take you for a ride in my
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. We got a couple calls. I'm waiting for Andrew to get that going. Let's take Jake first real quick.
Okay.
Morning, Jake.
Morning.
Is that a turkey call? Jake?
What's up, Dan?
Was that a turkey call I heard?
That was my little daughter.
No, okay. I thought she was calling turkeys.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that's all right. All right, Jake, you want to go for a pack of broadheads?
Sure.
What is the part of the broadhead called that the blades go into?
Shoot. That would be the. Hold on.
Don't Google it. Don't
No.
Google it, Jake.
Gaggle proof.
Because I had that happen to me on my darn deer a couple years ago.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man.
Jake, you should know this one now. Come on.
I
Jake.
should.
You
Oh,
should.
man.
Come on, that's easy.
It's the. Shoot.
Call me back next time, Jake.
All right, Dan.
Hey, Jake, I love you. Thanks, buddy. He's going to get mad at me because I know he knows that.
Yeah, well, he's probably going to get mad at himself. Like, he knows that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's had a wrong question or a not answered question since he's called in.
No, Jake's on it, man. I love Jake.
He's on time.
Yeah, Jake from State Farm.
Love that.
Let's go see what Smelter's up to. No, that's not Jake.
Where were you going with that one?
I don't know. What's up?
You dye your hair yet?
I'm gonna dye it red, I think.
Yeah.
There you go.
But you got to do the beard, too.
You know, that's the spirit. I was kind of dogging it before when I was not on the phone with you yet. I'm like, but you know, if that's how you're going to start this, I think that's a good thing.
What's that?
Good plan.
What?
Dye your hair red.
I'm thinking about it. You know,
That's the way to go. You know, that's the only way to go.
I'll be 59 next month. I mean,
You got to do the beard, though, red, too. You got to go all the facial hair and the head. Everything.
Eyebrows. You got to do the eyebrows.
Eyebrows, too.
I'm not doing the eyebrows.
You got to.
No.
Why
I'm thinking about it because, you know, Jen says I'm getting gray, so.
Well, it's like a white.
But how did you take that? Did you take that as a negative or a positive?
I've earned every gray hair I got.
Okay, well, so take it as a positive. So
Yeah.
You're like, hey, I'm
Yeah.
aged, I'm experienced, life is good, honey.
I might do chartreuse.
Chartreuse.
So I look like a walleye jig.
Now you're going off the deep end.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, I would definitely not do that. But you know what? Whatever makes you happy.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, that's
right.
Yeah. What's going on at Carl?
I got more vehicles.
Yeah?
I know I said that last week.
Yeah. You got more rebates, too.
Not really. Same as last week. You haven't bought a vehicle yet, so give it a few months, like everybody, like you always say. So.
Jerry Hall says he wants you to have if you buy a new truck, you'll give him an e-bike.
An e-bike. Ooh,
Yeah.
that'd be a good gift.
Yeah.
Those things are cool.
Yeah, they are cool. So
Do you have one of those that you commute out to the field and all that stuff?
I actually just sold mine.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yep. I'm going to get a different one because the one I had, I was having some issues with.
Yeah, those are really, and those are all like battery operated and all that stuff. Is that the one that you had, or the one that you want to get? Next question.
No. Here's the thing. The one I got was not going up the hills the way I needed it to go up the hills and pull that. Yeah. I got a little trailer for it.
Sure.
And like it wasn't hauling my camera. I had to get out. I had to get off the bike halfway up the hill twice, and it about killed me, because I had to not only push me up the hill, I had to push that bike and the trailer up the hill.
What? I mean, 25 years ago, what'd you do? I mean.
Well, 25 years ago, I just walked and carried my stuff. Yeah. It's nice.
The old days, huh?
Yeah, it's nice to be able to have that, roll the deer right over into the trailer, and you can just zip up there. But I mean, I'm 100% sold on the principle, because you can drive that thing right to the tree. You're not leaving any scent on the ground and get up in your stand. I mean, I had deer in front of me 20 minutes after I drove down in that bike last year into my tree. And, I mean, they had no idea. They did not hear me coming.
What kind of range do those usually have?
I was getting 60 miles of charge.
And then you just charge it once you get home? And
I only had to charge it like every 10, 12 days.
And then how long does it take to charge it?
5-6 hours.
That's not too bad.
No, trust me, man, for turkey and deer hunting, I think they're awesome.
And they go pretty fast. You have to put like a seatbelt on or something so you don't fly off?
Yeah, mine went up to 30 miles an hour.
Wow. I mean, and then your gray hair is just kind of like flowing in the wind.
I was easy rider, man.
Now, if you did turquoise, there you go.
Yeah. Anyway, are you going to do, if you buy a truck, you get an e-bike? Are you going to do that?
No.
Okay. All right. Sorry, Jerry. He said no.
Those are expensive, but they're really, really cool. So.
Yeah. Well, you're rolling in the money.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of money, did you get my bug shield yet?
I did not get a bug shield. I actually checked last week.
Okay. Well, thank you for checking.
They still haven't made it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll
check again here in the next couple weeks to see, because they're on national back order, but they are now. So,
okay. Well, I'm just impressed.
Still are, I should say.
I'm just impressed that you remembered.
I always remember.
Yeah. All right. All right, what's the rebates real quick? Tell everybody what they got and why they need to come to Carl Chevrolet and buy from you.
On the Silverado, they have up to $12.15 rebates. There are some incentivized rates out there, too, on certain vehicles. Some vehicles have up to...
I saw 2.9.
That's right, 2.99, up to 60 months on some. If you do want to go further out, like 72 months, they have 4.99. So the rates are getting a little bit better. So from what we've seen over the last 4 or 5 weeks. So things are just getting a little bit better in that area too, and hopefully it'll keep getting better. So,
all right. Where can they find you?
I'll be here all day at 1101 Southeast Oral Labor, and hopefully everybody had a good end of the year hunting season too, as that expired here a few days ago. So
yeah, I got to hear Joe's hunting story when I went and got a car wash ticket from him.
Which one was that?
Where you went from one side of the farm to the other and saw the does come out.
Yeah. I didn't get one though. It's not always about shooting one. Sometimes it's just about the experience and learning.
Well, I just said that like an hour ago.
Exactly. That's good.
Yeah.
On the same wavelength.
As soon as I get some Deer Classic tickets, I'll drop some off so people can pick them up from you.
All right, buddy. Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, Joe.
You guys have a good week.
You too, buddy.
See ya.
Bye.
Good morning, Roger. Jacob, that was not the right answer, Jake. So don't feel bad. You had it wrong anyway. All right, 244-1350, 244-1350. I'm going to give away a pack of Slick Trick 100 grain standard broadheads. And I'll have a very easy question for you. Just make sure you haven't won anything in the last 30 days. These things, they fly like a dart. You got 4 of them. You get 4 shots. One. You could buy replacement blades. I'm telling you. The standard, I think Larry told me the standards are the #1 selling Slick Trick broadhead. And actually, these broadhead won Broadhead of the Year last year. From, was it Bow Hunting Review or something like that? But they got broadheads best of class of the year.
Love that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've shot a lot of deer with these things already. And turkeys.
Yeah, so you kind of know what's going on.
Yeah, I kind of know.
You kind of have.
I've seen them in action.
Thought.
I've seen them in action.
You have a good educated guess.
Yeah. Are the phone flashing?
Not quite yet.
No. 244-1350.
Guys, these are great stuff.
I mean, come on, folks. Come on. I'll give you the same question I asked Jake. What is the name of the part of the broadhead that the blades go into? That is the simplest question I could ever give you on a broadhead. Trust me.
I trust
you. Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't.
And it's not swivel. I'll give you a hint. That's all the hints I'm giving.
You've been given a hint. Go out and do this.
Yeah. We got how many? We got 2 big breaks or just one?
One more big break left.
Well, I got time to talk then.
You do?
I do. All right. So we're going to be doing, I got turkey seminars coming up. We're going to be doing one in March out at Sportsman's Warehouse. We're going to be doing one up in Coon Rapids, Minnesota at the Sportsman's Warehouse up there. And I'm going to be doing one over in St. Peters, Illinois, and over at Sean Lotz's place. So we got that going on. I'm going to have Dave Smith decoys to give away. I'm going to give away a couple. We're going to either do kids calling contest or we're going to have we're going to do something for the kids. I'm going to try and give them a hen DSD turkey decoy. So someone's going to win some nice stuff. And then I got Rupert's Roost and Peace turkey calls. I'm going to give a few of those away at each event. And we're going to have fun. I'm going to show you where to shoot, how to shoot, and when not to shoot. And how to eat. Cookies, barbecue sauce, and honey. Yummy. I love fried turkey.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
I love stripping them out. You roll them in some flour, and you throw them in that nice hot grease, fry them up. Then you get your cookies Western or cookies Sweet Hickory or, the Western. Did I say that? Sweet and spicy. And then you throw a little bit of honey in there. And that is some of the best wild turkey strips you'll ever eat in your life. Good stuff.
Good stuff.
Nobody's called yet?
Yeah. I don't know what. Like, are people just...
I think Jake got them scared.
Must be out in the tree stands.
Come on, where's all my bow hunters at? What's the name of the broadhead what's the name of the part of the broadhead that you put the blades into? Super easy.
You got this.
I'll give you a hint. It's not the blade and it's not the tip. What other part of there is there a broadhead? Of the broadhead is there? Now see, I thought this would have been so super easy.
It had, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm not asking the cutting diameter, or I'm not asking what what's the name of the tip called. This is such an easy question.
Let's go, guys. Let's do this.
Yeah, that's all right. Let me take this last break, and we'll try to get some phone calls lined up before we go. What is the name of the part of the broadhead that the blades go into? If you know that, call me, and I'll get you a brand new spanking pair of Slick Trick broadheads.
Hello, this is Dave from JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale. We are a full-service gun shop that specializes in helping you find the right firearm.
They had to Google it.
We carry new and used firearms for all shooting disciplines, from self-defense to shooting enthusiasts, as well as folks.
Come on, man!
We have recently expanded our store to better serve your needs. We still accept trades on all types of guns. We'll also look at any firearm you might wish to sell or put on consignment. JLM Shooter Supply carries firearms to meet any budget, and we can even special order items for those who like to add higher-end guns to their collection. JLM also has a full-time
very
gunsmith
cool. Love it.
that can help with all your
Can I
gun
get your number in case we get disconnected?
From ammo and hearing protection to gun cleaning kits, holsters, and sights, we handle it all at JLM Shooter Supply in Urbandale.
I'm ready, aren't you?
Stop by and see us at
them old turkey heads going.
6931 Douglas Avenue in Urbandale.
Give us about
or call us at 515-331-1577. That's 515-331-1577.
Are you getting ready for hunting season? Well, you've done your homework, and now the time is getting close. One thing after you've harvested that deer or wild game, where are you going to take it? Well, I have an answer. The Milo Locker in Milo, Iowa. The Milo Locker has been processing wild game and general locker animals for over 15 years. Daryl and Angie are the owners, and they take great pride in the fact that they do everyone's order the way the customer wants it. You can have your deer, moose, elk, or even bear processed and hand-wrapped, cut to your specifications.
Well, that's really cool.
If you like tasty snacks, Daryl does a great job making snack sticks, summer sausage, and jerky with all sorts of cheese and spice combinations. They do a ton of deer each year at the Milo Locker, and they do each order like it was their own. So if you get lucky this year and need a good locker, try the Milo Locker. Check them out today or just give them a call at 641-942-6231. And you're on your way to some great eating.
Heading to your favorite outdoor spot? Is your hunting, fishing, or utility knife ready for any task? Well, if you use the original Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener before you left, you bet they are. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is designed to sharpen every knife you own. By using changeable, flexible abrasive belts, the sharpening system is able to sharpen a variety of knives, including curved and serrated knives, tonto blades, fillet knives, gut hooks, axes, and even kitchen knives. The Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener does this with precision angle sharpening guides and flexible abrasive belts to ensure the proper 20-degree angle every time.
Well, perfect.
Each Work Sharp knife and tool sharpener is assembled in the USA by a family-owned and operated company. Customer service is always a call away. So if you love the outdoors and depend on a sharp knife, consider checking out one of the Work Sharp knife and tool sharpeners or the Work Sharp guided field sharpener at a store near you.
Just about a minute
or
here, and
anytime
we'll get
at
right to you.
WorkSharpTools.com. That's WorkSharpTools.com.
As we head to the fields this hunting season, you need to remember to work up your pet's activity level slowly. Don't take them out on opening day and expect them to perform without having any previous exercise. Remember to have a proper first aid kit for your pet when you go into the field. That should include bandage materials, gauze, antibiotic ointment, and items that could be used as a splint if needed. Plus a muzzle. Even friendly dogs will bite if they're in pain. Please make sure your pet is current on all vaccines before you head out. Your pet should also have a good physical exam to make sure he/she is healthy enough to go hunting. Always provide your pet with protection from the elements, and this includes a high-quality pet carrier for the trips, a Blaze Orange hunting vest, which makes your pet more visible and provides protection from the bush as he or she runs through. Be careful and have fun.
If they don't
Remember,
get it,
this is what most of our dogs were born to do. This message has been brought to you by Dr. Steve from Westfield Veterinary Hospital. For questions about keeping your pet healthy, contact Dr. Steve by phone at 515-9865-PET. Westfield Veterinary Hospital, for the life of your pet.
You're listening to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN.
All right, welcome back to the Outdoor Call Radio with Outdoors Dan on 1350 ESPN. We're going to get trivia. We got a few calls online. Need to tell you real quick, trivia is brought to you by the fine folks at Advanced Family Dentistry, located over there at 907 North Ankeny Boulevard in Ankeny, Iowa. Dr. Scott Obi-Wan Kenobi Yagi, Dr. Stewart, Dr. Brandt, Dr. Williams, all of them fine folks will take great care of you each and every day, whether you need care for your cleanings, cavities, fillings, root canals, crowns, or just other general dentistry care. They can even help you with the smile you always wanted with Invisalign. It's all right there for you, right there at Advanced Family Dentistry. Please tell them Outdoors Dan sent you. If you call them at 515-964-1490, 964-1490. They've been voted best dental practice in Ankeny. I don't know how many years running now, but it's been for forever. And when he's a Jedi dentist because I'm such a big baby when I go. Good morning, Larry.
Yeah, baby.
I am a baby. That he uses the Force to calm me down, the old Jedi dentist ways. And when you leave, they should say, "May the floss be with you."
The Force will be with you always.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to the phones. I believe Bob is up first. Bob, good morning. What's up?
Good morning, man. I'm just out driving around looking for animals.
Okay.
All kinds of does. A couple of bucks.
That's all right.
Up around Big Creek, Madrid, up around in that area.
Okay. You want to try for those broadheads?
Yeah, I don't really need the broadheads, but I want to answer your question. And I want you to give the broadheads away to some kid or somebody that actually needs them because I don't bow hunt anymore.
Well, don't ruin my answer. That means I'd have to do another trivia thing.
Or you could just give somebody else the prize.
All right, go ahead. Give me the answer.
It's a feral, isn't it?
It's a feral. That's right. Congratulations. All right, I tell you what, Bob, I'm gonna give those to we got another caller on the line, so I'm gonna give those to him I'm gonna pass them on that way. Is that all right?
Pay it forward, brother. Pay it forward.
All right, that's pretty nice of you to answer the question for him. Yeah, good luck hunting. Are you hunting or are you hunting or scouting?
I'm just out driving around looking.
All right, you seen any drops yet?
No, they won't drop till February, March.
Well, they're dropping some. There's some dropped already. I got them on camera dropping already.
I tell you, I go around Big Creek, Saylorville, north west Hope County almost every weekend, and I see monster after monster after monster. Just driving around in the morning at the right time, you know.
Yeah, well, that's awesome, man.
I used to hunt like crazy, but I don't anymore because I got a little old and a little wore out. Still love it, still appreciate it. I've listened to you ever since you've been in Iowa.
Yeah, you've been listening for 21 years.
I used to watch your TV show every Saturday morning. I mean, it was the bomb.
Oh, that's very kind of you to say, Bob. Thank you.
Half the time I think you know what you're doing, and half the time I think you don't.
Oh, I don't. It's all an act. Trust me. Bob, thanks, buddy. I got to let you go, but thanks for listening for so long. I really appreciate that.
Take care, man. Love you.
Thank you. Bye. Back at you. Thank you. Let's go say hi to Buck real quick. Buck, is this you? You there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
He answered the question for you, Buck.
Yeah, Fear Row, I was going to answer that. I do.
Yeah? So. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we Bob got you some broadheads, so say thanks, Bob.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it.
There you go. Buck, we'll call you back after the show, buddy. Thank you for listening.
You bet. Bye.
There he goes. There goes Buck. I like that name, Buck.
Yeah.
Bob and Buck. That was very nice of you, Bob. I appreciate that.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I can't believe I've been on the air. I've been on the radio. This will be my 26th year on the radio. And this is my 22nd year in Iowa on the radio. I'm still on down in St. Louis. I'll be on 26. But, yeah, it's crazy. It went by. Yeah. I was just talking, just being on Channel 8 News for 6 years. And then doing Outdoors Traditions for 20 years. And then I've been the good Lord's been very good to me, more than I deserve, trust me. So, Larry, good morning, buddy. Thank you for everything, Iowa Jeep Club, Larry. Hank, thank you for everything down at Revelton. You and your beautiful wife. Is Hank for Christy? Is that the wife? I can't remember, Hank. Well, tell your better half I said thank you. Let me say it that. Paula, thank you. Always appreciate you listening. That's good. We got great listeners. Yeah, we do. 22 years in Iowa on the air. That's crazy.
Well, congrats.
Yeah, thank you. That just goes to show you that mediocrity can make it. You don't have to be excellent to make it. Crystal, thank you, Hank. Tell Crystal I said thank you for all the help yesterday. So, that was good. All right. We got a lot of stuff happening. Hank's wife is Crystal. Thank you, Rob. I was just talking about that whiskey, Rob, that rye. I was telling everybody how you gave me a barrel taste. That was funny. Shot right out of the barrel. Well, that was some good stuff, man. Good stuff. Rob and Christy are going to be on February 4th. We're going to talk about some stuff, so I'm looking forward to that. All right, don't forget, we're going to be at Lotta Pop the Saturday before Super Bowl. So we'll be broadcasting live there. So that's coming up in a couple weeks up in Ankeny. The Beast Feast. Oh, yeah. You know it, Rob. Beast Feast is going to be February 18th at Stony Creek Inn to benefit the Family Cancer Network. Go to the Family Cancer Network on Facebook to buy tickets. There's still tickets available. And hopefully the rye whiskey out of Revelton will be out before the end of February. So I'll have updates. Well, I'll have an update on the 4th when Rob and Christy are on the radio with us. So I'm telling you, man, old fashions and whiskey sours.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love it.
Can't get any better.
Yeah, that's it. We're out of here. Don't forget to tune in on the Outdoor Call Radio app. We will be live again on Wednesday at 5 and Wednesday night at 7. So a little outdoor action, 5 to 5:30, and then we're going to get a little weird on the radio, talking ghosts, Bigfoot, UFOs, and all that other fun stuff at 7 o'clock. Till next time, God bless you. Please keep it here on 1350 ESPN. See you, everybody. Bye! Thank you, Rob. Appreciate everybody. Thanks for watching today here on Facebook Live. Thanks to Imperial RV for helping us do the stream. And if you need anything, private or direct message me. If you want those hockey tickets, let me know. Just send me a direct message or email me at outdoorsdan@mac.com, and I will get you those tickets. I'm going to give 4 seats away to each game. So thanks, everybody. Appreciate you. Be good to one another. I'll see you on Wednesday.
And our experts at personally